Who wants to know how the coronavirus is impacting Seattle real estate? Raise your hand. Yep, me too. All right. Let's look. This is King County. We're going to use it as a proxy for Seattle, but it's for all of King County. I think it's got enough data in it clearly to show us that, for the last year and a half, we've been pretty flat in terms of median price. Okay, no big change. In fact, you're up 1% in median price in April. Okay, so you can see that the price is certainly not negatively affected by coronavirus. If anything, it's slightly positive. So the median price is $620 in Seattle right now, which is where pretty much the highest it's been in a year and a half. So from a price perspective, you don't see any negative impact from coronavirus yet in King County. When you break it down and you look at the supply and demand, like you get year over year information. So what you're looking at here is the blue lines are the pending, meaning the ones that went under contract in the given month. And the new listings are, listings that came on market during a given month. All right, so let's take a look at these numbers and see what they tell us. And what I'm interested in here particularly is March and April of 2018, 2019, and 2020. March and April. Those are the 2 months where we've been in real, social distancing, lockdown. The virus has. We want to see what the differences are from whatever you consider to be a normal market. Okay, so I wrote some information down. Let's look. So you got these two lines here. This is March and April. The green being the listings, the blue being the pendings. And overall, for the last year and a half, you've been in a slower seller's market than you've been in before, than 2016, 2017, when things were popping off the shelf. It's still a seller's market. It's just not as hot as it was, all right, for the last year and a half. The greens, the listings are outpacing the buyers, but not by a ton, okay? For a balanced market, they would need to outpace them considerably more than this. Maybe right here, April last year, or sorry, whatever this is here last year. This is May, okay? And overall, if you just look just quickly, you can see there's something of a downward trend, right, between last year and this year for sure, right? And if you take out that one anomaly of May last year in terms of new listings, from year to year, it's been going down. In other words, less inventory. And if you look, the blues are almost the same in 2018 and 2019, 2020, less buyers. And that is really what we find. So if you compare the numbers just of last year to this year, you're looking at a 36% decrease in inventory and a 36% decrease in buyers, which is interesting. So it's just lower volume. The demand is the same. The ratio is the same. The amount of people wanting to buy is less, but the amount of listings are less, and it's proportional. So it just means that if you're buying or selling, you've got the same kind of pressures you had before. There's just less volume. There's less people doing it. So from last year to this year, there's 36% less properties sold, 37% less new listings, almost exactly the same numbers. From last month to this month, how is the COVID crisis been tracking month to month? Like, where are we headed this year? Month to month, there's a 16% decrease in pending properties, sales, 16%, and a 28% decrease in listings. So you can see it right here. Just blow that up a little bit. Far fewer listings, the green, from March to April, and slightly less buyers, 16% versus 28%. So if you're selling, you're going to not have a lot of competition because there's just less sellers. And the buyers, while they're not great, they're there. There are definitely buyers out there in King County. So if you just look at a normal, whatever we want to consider to be normal, April for buyers, this is 1726. Last April, there were, for buyers, there were 2657. Almost 1,000 more units sold last April in 2019 than this April. But look, there were also so many more listings. So the whole thing is just a question of volume. So you're seeing a bunch of people on the sideline waiting this thing out, both buyers and sellers, and in the same proportion. So what does that mean? Well, we'll have to see how this plays out. We're going to need to see. If you're buying right now, you're going to need to be fast on the draw because there's not a lot of listings and there are proportionally enough buyers to create bidding wars in certain cases in certain neighborhoods. And if you're selling, you could look at this and certainly think I should be getting my house on market right now before this whole thing falls out. There's and we'll see if there's a spike in listings in May. That may in fact be what people decide. If you have questions about your neighborhood, if you have questions about your situation, let me know. Message me here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this, share it, and comment with any questions you have below. I look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.